Hello YouTube, this is my new to me 2014 Camaro SS. It's got 89,000 miles. Old guy had it before me, so we're doing some much needed maintenance today. This one is equipped with the Brembo brake package, but the pads are real low and squeaking like a bus. So I ordered the Powerstop Z26, their performance brake package. We're going to be doing all four corners today, and we're going to keep you guys updated on the whole process. Hopefully help some people out if they're looking to do it. So we finished the front driver's side. As you can see, the old rotor pads, they were pretty well worn, so I'd say she was definitely due. Squealing like a bus. But we have the Powerstop Z26 kit fully installed on the front driver wheel. We ran into a little bit of an issue. We couldn't use the single piston caliper spreading tool. We had to, it was convenient, we ran to Advanced Auto and they had a tool for us. 53 bucks is what it cost me, but you can get something similar on Amazon for cheaper, I'm sure. It works okay. I wouldn't praise it, but it's definitely doing the job. So you definitely need that for the front calipers. 22 millimeter socket to take the wheels off. 1/2 inch impact definitely helps. If you don't have that, you can definitely still do it by hand. Just makes it quicker. 18 millimeter socket for the caliper bracket bolt. I'm using a T20. You'll see whenever we get this wheel all taken off. You'll use this and knock these pins out. It fits right in the backside. Just hit it with a hammer a couple times and you should be able to grab it from the backside with some pliers. And hammer, some caliper grease, torque wrench, and some channel locks. So as you can see, we are on the front passenger side now. Once the wheel is off, we cut the wheel to the left, give you more space to get back here and get all your caliper bracket bolts. The rotor set screw is a T30 Torx with a little stubby impact that comes right out. Do that while the brake is still on. It helps hold everything in place. Once you're there, it is an 18 in the back. Definitely helps to have a 1/2 inch impact here. They are kind of in there pretty good. We broke these loose just to help out a little bit at the time. But as you can see, this one's loose. I'm gonna leave that on temporarily. It's easier when this is semi-mounted to get everything sort of situated. So this is a T20 Torx. It just so happens to fit in here pretty good to knock these pins out, which frees your brake pads up. Sorry about that, I had to cut. We had to find the WD-40, but just gonna hit this pin, soak it a little bit, so we're not fighting it. As you can tell, it's been here for a while. Go ahead and put your T20 or whatever you have that'll fit in there. Give it a few knocks. As you can see, it popped a little bit. Same thing at the bottom. This is just what has been working for us today. I don't know what you're actually supposed to use, but as you can see, this is spring loaded. So pay attention to the way this bracket is when we put it all back together. Popped right out. I will clean those pins up. I'll show that a little bit later with that was a lot tighter than I thought it was. But that's off. Now you can kind of just, these probably should have been greased, but see if we, yeah, give a little knock of the hammer, you can get everything to come out. As you can see, these pads are pretty well worn too. Not a whole lot of life left on those. And in case you don't know, these are silencers. I guess the 2010 Camaros didn't come with these, and they were notorious for real bad brake squeak. This Powerstop kit that we have does come with a new set of these, so you don't have to worry about that squeaking noise. Now we're gonna go ahead and try and spread this caliper. This tool, like we said, it works. It's not the greatest thing in the world. It's supposed to be ratcheting. We've kind of had a tough time with it so far, but I'm sure once you start messing with it, you'll get the hang of it. But get it to close to what that size is. You're gonna be sitting there messing with it for a while. Once it's in there, make sure you're on tighten. It helps to kind of hold them a little bit until it starts getting tension on it. Soak them real good with brake clean. Just because you're here, clean them up as best as we can. Make sure to get in here on the sides because that's where the pad's right on. And then we'll also soak that with some caliper grease. So while we're here, anything's better than nothing. Just want to give yourself a clean mating surface for the new rotor. With these Powerstop kits, they are directional, but Powerstop did all the thinking for you, and they labeled them. So the stickers actually are on the rotor. So hard to mess up, and then if that, for whatever reason that's not there, they're labeled R and L. Soak this a little bit, get all that grease off from the factory, all the oil, the dirt from corroding. Go ahead and line your rotor set screw hole up. Make sure it's flush. You can put some anti-seize on there, but mine aren't in bad condition. I'm not too concerned with it. Just gonna hit it real lightly with the stubby impact just to get it on there and set. That's plenty. The caliper and everything holds it in there, so you'll be fine. We can probably cut here. Doesn't have to be perfect. Anything's better than nothing. Let's soak these in some brake clean. We're gonna make sure you're not twisting your brake line. Make sure it's the way it was. Plenty of slack, not twisted. You can just get these situated. They don't have to be tightened just yet. I've seen people say you should replace these. You should, but I don't see any reason why you can't use them. A lot of people in the Camaro forums I've been reading just use them with no problems, and they got 130, 150,000 miles on their car, so they've gone through at least 2 sets of brakes. So it's just one of those things, personal preference. I personally did not do it. I'm sure you can get new pins for your brake pads. The Powerstop kit did not come with them for the front for whatever reason, but it does have new ones for the rear. So once you have this all set up, I'm using, I believe I got this at O'Reilly's. It's synthetic caliper grease and brake quiet. You can apply this stuff pretty, I don't know what word I'm looking for.
Generously.
Generously, yeah. You're not gonna hurt anything. A little bit extra lube never hurt anybody. I've been throwing just a little bit on the caliper or the piston face. Definitely not necessary. I hit the back of the new pads anyway, but I like to just make sure everything's nice and lubed. That's an old piece. So now that you have your new pads, they're not, like there's not an inside and outside, they're all the same. So you don't have to worry about that. But I hit that backing surface real good. And then because it also slides on metal in there, I like to hit the sides just to help a little bit. You'll see when I put them in. Kind of a bit of yeah, for whatever reason we had a little bit of trouble on the other side with that one too. Not sure why, it just seems to be a little bit more difficult than the outside one because you got more room over here. Now after that, we do have this new caliper bracket we were talking about, and you want it to be bowed up. like a U almost, because that's the pressure that the pins will hold when they go through to hold the pads in place. Leave that there for right now. I'm going to go ahead and grease these pins to get them ready to go. That'll work for me. I'll just check this right in the middle. You have to be kind of careful because the pads can just go through. They won't fall out or nothing, but they'll hit the hub surface. You'll see, just line the holes up. This pad is in just a little bit too far. Go ahead and get both of them started just so they're through half. There you go. Now you want to take your bracket. Probably wouldn't hurt to wipe this down a little bit. Just a little bit on there, but no big deal. Nonetheless, put it up there. It'll push these pads down into place. Problem is this one's in too far. There we go. So we're gonna go ahead and cheat on the top one. Have that one mostly set, and now you'll see how much tension that actually has. Make sure it goes over. Same one we used to knock them out, the T20 on an extension. You can just hit them lightly and then they'll go the rest of the way in. Just be gentle. And you can actually hear when they're bottomed out. Hear the difference. And then this is a new one. That's them bottomed out. So finger rotor, throw the wheel straight, put that on, we'll be on the back.